freaking POTA. Alright guys, let's go get on the air with some CW POTA. You guys are very familiar with this spot. This is the Lower Hobble Creek Wildlife Management Area. My favorite POTA spot. Can you guys guess why? If you've watched my videos, you know. But there's a very specific reason why I love this spot. It's because look how close I am to any mountain. You know what that means in Utah? That means propagation. I could bring a 9-volt battery and a paper clip out and make 100 QSOs this far from the mountain. And man, nothing makes me appreciate it more than when I do a freaking camp out last night, nestled in a canyon, and I call CQ for 3 hours with 0 QSOs. As much as I love QRP, what I love more is operating CW. And sometimes in Utah, QRP plus mountains is a really, really bad recipe. And I will heavily incentivize, and when I mean heavily incentivize, I don't know, maybe the first person that tells me like the secret hack to tight canyon up against a 12,000 foot mountain antenna solution. The first person that says, hey, if you take this antenna close to a mountain, you're still gonna kill it. I might gift that person one of my many fancy paddles, iambic paddles, or maybe a single lever. But yeah, this is the spot. So I think you've seen the Cheligans get deployed enough on YouTube. I'm gonna spare you. So we're gonna get back up once I'm all set up and ready to get on the air. All right, guys. That's right, we're on the KH1. And as is normal, we are going to be on 20 meters today, at least at the start. Got a 1-to-1 SWR. And just so you know, I do use my phone as my logbook, so if you see me on my phone the entire time, I'm not texting or reading the news, I'm logging. But man, when I say that Ham 2K Polo has changed my life, I mean it's changed my life. Like minimum 3 to 4 weeks, 3 to 4 hours back per week. So nice. Do you guys hear that noise? I'm getting picked up by RBN, but no hunters yet. And I wonder if it's the noise. Already had 2 people calling QRL over me. Typical QRP operation. Ooh, I might like that a lot better. I think I just found the narrow. I think I finally found the narrow for my KH1. Alright guys, I think we're getting our first ever activation with the KH1. But I did have a big breakthrough. I found out how to adjust both the filter, so I got it narrow so it's not as wide, and I got my side tone volume up, which is huge. That's everything for me. How do you like that? One thing I've loved doing is connecting with people that I've met through CW. So AL7KC, he's actually a good friend now, Mike up in Alaska. There's just nothing cooler than getting Alaska, and he's up there. He's up at outside of Fairbanks. He runs about 700 watts. That's how he's able to get me. But the fact that he can get me on 4 watts, 5 watts is just so cool. So I sent him a selfie right after his QSO. But yeah, I love Mike. He's a good dude. Alright, but we're 1 QSO away from my first ever activation with the KH1. I've had 2 activations with 1 QSO each from the KH1, but not a full activation with 10 QSOs. The first one I don't think I was able to because I think the whip that comes with this, I think that's a tough, I could be wrong. If I brought it out, I could probably activate, but I don't think it's obviously not near as effective as my Chelegans. Well, I'm not sure what that was, but it was like A5. Does that pull up butane? I don't know how to say it. That'd be one hell of a DX if that's what that was. And nothing would pay me more than to not have got it. Alright, we're park activated. That was actually my 11th. But it's been good. I'm starting to figure out the KH1 a little bit. I think there's a couple more things I can fine tune on it, but I feel like I've got my audio, my side tone good. Nice to get a park to park in Alabama, no less. Great to get Chris in Oregon. He's one of those guys that consistently gets me, and sometimes we have propagation issues. Like, I'd be surprised if you guys could even hear that super well. Sometimes the stereo on the speaker on the camera picks it up better than my ears. But yeah, he was pretty faint. Should probably give him 5.9 there. pretty sure that's a park to park with Ian. Great to get him. I love, we'll hunt each other from time to time, so it's good to get NA4A there in Alabama. Lost 89 EG. He's been hunting me a bunch lately. Hopefully he comes back. Man, I'll tell you what, I love the KH1. Love that it has an ATU built in. I think it's a nice feature that it has a CWD code. It's not really something I use, but it is nice to have. My favorite thing has just been having a radio I can just put in my hand and walk out to my backyard with. I did that a couple nights ago. There was a guy, he was in Montana, and I took the AX1 40 meter kind of coil, and it was a little obnoxious putting on the BNC side, but I had it there with the whip all the way extended, and I went and got the QSO in my backyard. It was pretty sweet. Gotta love the Palm Pico. I'm sending okay on it tonight. One thing that does put me at a bit of a disadvantage is frequently in the field I have a new radio and a new paddle. I think he sent me a question mark after his QTH, so I just sent him mine again. Maybe he wanted like my park. That's my 20th CUSA though. That's why I freaking love this park, man. Oh, scared me, man.
Sorry, dude.
You're good. It's all good.
Is this the end of the road right here? I've seen people go back here, but yeah, you're good to pitch there if you want. I've never been here before.
Oh yeah?
But I heard there's northern pike down here.
Yeah, dude. I've had guys say that there's a catfish. I see some huge carp, like pretty shallow. I'm here all the time, and there's another spot kind of midway that most people fish at. If you're looking for, did you see the trail kind of leak out halfway down?
Yeah.
So, I mean, you're good to fish here. I don't mind, or you can go up there. But I see people all the time.
Sounds good, man.
All right, man. I was reading
KJ4R, my buddy Ed, he commented on my YouTube video. I was reading that comment, and that dude walked up, you know, 6'2". I got somebody coming to me. I don't know. I think that might have been N4OW, who I actually had a Florida park-to-park with him when I was at Hamvention in Ohio at Caesar Creek, Caesar Lake State Park, something like that. If he spots me, I'll put him in my log. Because he might have got my RST, I just didn't get his. But yeah, it spooked me when that guy walked up, just all of a sudden 5 feet in front of me. Sorry, I think the camera just cut out. I will give him props. He's the first person ever to walk up to me and not ask me what the hell I'm doing. Normally people hear the beeps and they're like, what are you doing? Most guys think I'm fishing because this Cheligans is like a 12-foot pole. They think I just have it stuck in the ground and I'm fishing. It's not a bad idea. 30 dBs on RBN. You gotta be kidding me. But I'm dry. I mean, it's 6 minutes since my last cue, so I got something going on. Maybe I'm lost in somebody's noise. Yeah, I think that guy came to me and said QRZ question mark out of the blue, which is obviously pretty far outside the POTA script, but that's okay. You can do whatever you want. So I sent him my call sign. He copied me first time. He sent me his. I didn't copy his first time. I just missed that last letter. And I don't know what happened after that. He didn't come back. So, but I wonder, had I got that and then sent him his RST, I wonder if I would have got it back, because it was just a little unorthodox. That's 599. Is that the greatest signal of all time? That's great. Thanks, Lester. Man, he had a great signal. And I screwed up his name the first time, so I sent it again. That's a good game. If you hear me copy their call sign and then I start sending something after, it's a good game to listen and try to copy the what I'm sending, because I'm usually sending their name, and that was Lester. Probably just send Les. I have a few Leses that contact me. But this is when QRP is a riot for me. Like, at this spot, my propagation's killing it. My Ham 2K Polo map is all four corners. You know, I've got Alabama to New York, Ontario to Alaska to Oregon to California, Texas, just all spread out. This is what I love doing. I love a new radio, a new paddle. It's a challenge. I'm outside, it's beautiful. I am sweating. Probably have a sunburn despite the SPF 100. Just making sure I'm still recording. You know, if I was in my truck with the ATAS, let's say I was running 20 watts, I probably have 50 QSOs by now, but that's okay. I'm not upset. This is perfect for me. In fact, what I'll probably do is I'll probably switch over to 40 meters, throw the coil on there at some point, and then run 40 meters on the KH1. want to know what the best use for a CW decoder is? Just get a visual of how bad your spacing is. Within the confines of the POTA script, frankly, my spacing's horrible. Like, I just send the exchange, and I think, you know, like Aaron W4ARB, I notice he breaks it up really, really well. I think from a CW proficiency standpoint, it's really great to get feedback. Like, I wouldn't be bothered at all if somebody on my YouTube channel was like, hey, I know you're a new CW operator, you're doing great. One thing that you could do is try to space out your sending more, because that might work in POTA, but if I venture into rag choose or other elements of CW, like that's gonna, it's frankly having a bad fist is how it's referred to. Man, what a great little rig. It doesn't even show my battery's gone down at all. Sending a picture to my buddy Steve. I haven't heard from him tonight yet, but I'm sure, I think I might get him if I hop over to 40 meters.